What's up everybody, Danny's here and we're back at it again with another video. But before we get into it, make sure you check out all the links in the description below. And so far Nintendo issued a new trademark for the Wii U game Kirby and the Rainbow Paintbrush. It might possibly come to the Nintendo Switch or maybe announced on the next Nintendo Direct. And now we may be talking about that very soon. And we may be talking about game comparisons with old games to new games like Paper Mario Thousand Year Door and Luigi's Mansion 2. So let's start. Now, I know Nintendo issued a trademark for the Wii U game Kirby and the Rainbow Paintbrush, but now also Nintendo released a lot of Wii U ports like Breath of the Wild and also Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but Mario Kart 8. But Super Mario Maker 2, it's a sequel, not a port, though. And also Zelda Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, I don't see why Nintendo has not released it yet. Now, I see some comments that it might be on the next Nintendo console, but arguably, though, the Nintendo audience has, more knowledge of these properties that Nintendo does, but they want to get into the stuff they want to add first. They have to create games first and then announce it. That's what they're going to do, but it may take a while. Unless they might do it on next console if they don't have enough time. Now, as I can tell, we don't have Mario Kart 9 on the Switch yet because this has been a while, guys. So we have Mario Kart 9 as a DLC, though. But now we have, I bet we have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe DLC. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is now 7 years old. It is not receiving any new content update. And I think the DLC is done because they won't be doing any more content update. And Animal Crossing New Horizons, Super Mario Maker 2, and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And it's only Fortnite, though. But personally, I believe Nintendo would get back to these updates, though, but they just want to look for a new content update. Now, as I can tell, though, they've stopped making updates, which is kind of sad, though, but we want to see newer updates. But I don't know if we're going to get into that plan. So I think we may have the best option for the Nintendo. So I've mentioned that in my recent video, the Nintendo Switch has sold close to 140 million units along with the Nintendo DS. That is a lot of people that they can try to tap in to get to play their game, to play the Switch. And the Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack also has a barrier of entry. You had to pay $60 for the Nintendo Switch Online service or the expansion pack, depending on the plan you have. So that is a steep barrier of entry and still sold close to 140 million units. Now imagine if the next Nintendo console comes, plus any game that is free to play, you do not need to subscribe to the Nintendo Switch Online service or the expansion pack if the next Nintendo console comes. Or even the Switch 2, you can still buy the Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack or the Nintendo Switch Online service. So, as I can tell, I have the Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack. And honestly, it's really worth it though, because you can play N64 games, Game Boy Advance, and also with the Sega Genesis games. It's really good though. Now, a comparison to the other games that we're going to talk about is Paper Mario Thousand Year Door and Luigi's Mansion 2. Now, let's start with Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door first because that game will be releasing in 2 more weeks. So, Paper Mario Thousand Year Door is 20 years ago, released 20 years ago on the Nintendo GameCube, and currently it's really a good game to play on the GameCube. So, if you guys have it, you should play Paper Mario Thousand Year Door on the GameCube before the Nintendo Switch version comes out. It's honestly really good on the GameCube, but I'm going to get it on the Switch. And now, I feel like the old version of the GameCube looks nostalgic. Like, it feel perfect though. And now let's get into The Legend of Zelda. Not The Legend of Zelda. Luigi's Mansion 2 on the Nintendo 3DS. Now, it looks like a little pixelated art, but it looks very good though. Luigi's Mansion 2 on the Nintendo 3DS. And the newest version looks updated, along with Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door looks very updated. Like, I like how Nintendo made the updated version though, but I believe the Nintendo Switch would make the same thing, because Nintendo would do the same thing if they did with Zelda, Wind Waker, and Twilight Princess as well though. So yeah, that was my comparison of Paper Mario Thousand Year Door and Luigi's Mansion 2. Comparing old screen to the new screen. The old version to the new version, I believe. Thank you all so much for watching. And if you really guys do enjoy this video, please make sure you hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment. And subscribe if you're new. And I'll talk to you all next time.